Hi, guys. I'm going to read you two chapters today, Chapter 8 and Chapter 9. Chapter 8 is called Crazy and Annoying. All day long, Coco and Hassan and I were the stars of the class. Everybody wanted to sit with us. Everybody wanted to play with us at recess. Everybody wanted to push the buttons on our magical sneakers. Near the end of the day, Dewin tried to walkie-talkie my foot to say hi to Hassan during math review. Miss Diz made a grouchy face. Roscoe, she said, I need you to turn off your feet, please. Hassan, you too. Those shoes are a bit disruptive. I didn't mind so much. My toes were a little tired of all the attention. But by the next morning, they were ready for action again. It was the same as yesterday. Coco and Hassan and I were like movie stars, or baseball heroes, or presidents. Well, maybe we weren't quite that cool, but we weren't ordinary kids anymore, especially since nobody else could buy walkie talkies anywhere. Our shoes sort of united us. First thing in the morning, we said hi to each other on our shoes. At lunch, we compared desserts on our shoes. During music, we sang Make New Friends, but Keep the Old on our shoes. And at recess, we played hide and seek walkie talkie style. I spent most of recess hiding under the slide. Hassan and Coco wandered around the playground trying to find me. Warmer, I said into my shoe. Colder, I said. Hassan turned one way. Coco went the other. You're so cold, you are growing nose icicles, I said. Hey, Roscoe, said a familiar voice. I looked up from my hiding place to see Gus. Shh, I whispered. I'm hiding. Sorry, Gus said. Am I cold or hot? Hassan asked. I peeked out. You're both at the North Pole, you're so cold, I answered. Gus sighed. I'm gonna go swing, I guess. Are you still coming over to my house after school? Of course, I said. Why wouldn't I? Just thought I'd check, Gus said. Roscoe, my shoe asked. Am I getting warmer? I looked up. There was Hassan. Coco was right behind him. Found you. You're it, Hassan said. I'm going to hang out with Gus, I told Hassan. But just then the bell rang. Recess is over, Roscoe, Hassan said into his sneaker. I watched Gus trudge away slowly, kicking dirt with his shoes that refused to die. Okay, I said softly. Over and out. So there's Gus. He looks a little sad, doesn't he? Chapter 9. Baby drool, foot sweat, and other problems. Mom drove me to Gus's house that afternoon after school. Gus was sitting on the front porch. His mom was helping his little brother, Albert, ride a blue plastic trike. His dad had Babette in a pouch thingy that hung from his chest. He looked like a kangaroo with a beard. My mom ran over to make ooh, how cute noises about the baby. I ran over to Gus to make ooh, how gross noises about the baby. When Mom finally drove off, I am pretty sure she was still oohing in the car. So, Roscoe, said Gus's dad, these are the famous walkie-talkies I've heard so much about. I held up a foot so he could see one. As he leaned over, Babette drooled on my sock. I tried not to look shocked, but I was for sure going to have to throw that sock away when I got home. You push the button here, I said, and if someone else has walkie-talkies, you can talk to them. Wow, said Gus's dad. How cool is that? Do they come in adult sizes? Gary, said Gus's mom, you're not really helping. Oops, said Gus's dad. He winked at Gus. They are awesome, Gus. When your sneakers wear out, we'll talk about it. These are rough and toughs, Dad. They never wear out, said Gus. Gus's dad was about to answer, but Babette started crying. Gotta change the kid, said Gus's dad. Just then, Albert tipped over on his trike and skinned his elbow. He cried even louder than Babette. Boys, you two will have to come inside while we take care of the little ones, Gus's mom said. We followed the two screaming kids and Gus's parents inside. The house smelled like baby. Gus, his dad said, could you bring me some baby wipes? They're in the diaper bag in Babette's room. And grab the box of Band-Aids in the bathroom, Gus, added his mom. Sometimes I hate being a big brother, Gus muttered. I know it's hard, sweetheart, said his mom. Gus headed up the stairs. A few minutes later, he came back with a box of baby wipes and some Band-Aids. Let's go play in my room, he said. There's too many little kids down here. It's like an alien invasion. Gus's room was even messier than mine. I sat down on a pile of dirty clothes and felt right at home. So there they are in the bedroom. There's Gus and Roscoe. I remember when Hazel was a baby, I said. My parents paid all the attention to her. It was like Max and me didn't even exist. Gus nodded. Lately, I feel like I'm invisible. You're not invisible to me, I said. I tossed a dirty sock at Gus and scored a direct hit. There's proof, I said. I can see you just fine. Gus just lay there. He didn't even fire the sock back at me. I had to cheer him up somehow. Gus, I said, I've got a great idea. I want you to wear my walkie-talkies for a while, for a whole day even. I thought for a moment. No, for a whole entire week. Gus sat up on his elbows. You'd do that for me? I kicked off my shoes. Here, try them on. Gus tried to put on my right walkie-talkie. He made a face and shook his head. Foot sweat? I asked. No, it's just that my feet are too big to fit. Squeeze harder, I said. Gus tried again. I feel like Cinderella with the glass slipper. Actually, the slipper fits Cinderella. You would be an ugly stepsister, I said. Finally, Gus managed to squeeze his feet into both shoes. He stood up. He was a little wobbly on account of his squished condition. Ow, he said. They're amazing. Ow, but I don't think I could wear them for a whole week. My feet would probably fall off. Thanks, though. You'll get some walkie-talkies soon, Gus, I said. Your sneakers have to fall apart eventually, right? I suppose. How can shoes refuse to die? I asked. Dad says all my sneakers wear out in a week. I picked up one of the Rough and Toughs. I know that what their ads say, but these look like regular old sneakers to me. I'll bet you I could wear them out in no time. I wish you could, Gus said. Then I'd finally get my own walkie-talkies. That's when it hit me. Mr. Destructo Feet was the answer to Gus's walkie-talkie prayers. Gus, I said, let me borrow your sneakers for a day. I guarantee you'll need a new pair of shoes in no time, if my feet have anything to say about it. Chapter 10 is called Destructo Feet. I wonder how he's going to ruin the sneakers. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Vinny says bye, too.